David Mersinger. He came on board, and I always remember the first day he came to see me, and we sat in this room, and we talked about Murder, She Wrote. And we talked about how I wanted to get Jessica Fletcher out of Cabot Cove. I wanted to get her to New York. I wanted to open up her horizon. Every show had always started out in Cabot Cove. And I said, for the new shows that we're going to do together, you and I, David, let us think about this woman going out into the world. Let us make these stories more interesting. Let her have a pad in New York. Let her have a small apartment. So we did this. And the year that David worked with us, which was I think 1991, we took Jessica and put her in this terrific apartment. We designed the apartment. Hub Braden, the designer, devised this very charming apartment, very eclectic, full of stuff, and Jessica in New York. But it was sophisticated because she'd become a sophisticated woman. She was a celebrated authoress. She was no longer the country bumpkin. She dressed well, but she was still Jessica, you know. She was herself. So it was lovely, so we started off. But we immediately had problems with the kind of stories that he hoped that he could talk me into doing. Stories that I just didn't feel they were in keeping with the woman that I was playing. There were kind of stories involved, they were a bit soap-sudsy, I felt, and they just didn't have the quality, the literary quality that I wanted for the scripts to have. So we went 1 year. We did some good shows during that period. I won't say we didn't. We had a couple of great writers working with us. Straczynski was one of them, and Michael Straczynski. He was a very good writer. He went on to do another series. He left us. But we did a few good shows with some good writers. But in the main, I was in a continual state of worry and flux about it. I thought, I've got to get my hands on these story ideas and scripts. I want to. So my son said to me, well, Mom, why don't you produce the show yourself? If you're so interested, you're so excited about this prospect of enlarging the life of Jessica Fletcher, do it, you know, go for it. So I said, all right. So in 1992, I took it over, that next season. And I asked my brother Bruce to come on board. I said, come with us, help us. Well, this is a family business. We're all in it together. We need your expertise. We need your taste, your selectivity, and we need your knowledge of the business, of this kind of writing, because he'd done so much of it. So I talked with Bill Link. We sat down. We had long conversations about how we could go, what we could do to make the show different. Could we make it an open-end mystery? Did we have to have a murder? He said, no, you don't have to have a murder. You can just do a mystery if you want to. And we said, well, isn't this exciting? You know, but of course we never did quite do that because this is Murder, She Wrote.